Hey guys, this is pretty much NBA 2k26. This is my second season, uh, still my second season, and I'm with my guy. It was Chicago, and we're in the NBA Cup championship. And we haven't lost a game yet. And yeah, haven't lost a game.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Ooh.
Okoro kicks to Pachulia. Over Randall. Pachulia, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 17. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And Clark, one idea that Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. To take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season, I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Julia, good.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Minnesota's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
So I think the only
Shamet, good, and the assist goes
thing
to
I'm on the right streak.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Ivy dishes to Pachulia. A good finish at the rack off the slick.
To win,
Pachulia's got 4 points this quarter.
with Mazan, or to win, games.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Shamet missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, MV. Defended by Dosumu. 11 feet away.
That's not going.
Rim, no good. Timberwolves
I know
trail
that.
by 15. Randall outside. No good on the triple.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just
Not going.
offensive. Taking matters.
Yeah,
his
bitch.
own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys,
Hi.
when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Julia, good.
I want a steal.
Moment. That's his
I would
killer
take it.
instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
And here's MP for three.
Nope.
Julius Randle with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
A three-pointer off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the basket is good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his third assist on the night. Reeves the pass to Pachulia. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
Fuck yeah.
So a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Smith checked in for Chicago. Bruce Ellis comes in for Isaac Okoro. Timberwolves also changing it up.
A little bit.
Nas Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosumu. Pachulia against DiVincenzo. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Randall. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's stolen by DiVincenzo.
All right.
Pass to Randall. Looking to end his cold spell. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Out of their last 5 games, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
It's just hard to believe that someone can
Yeah, I got.
perform at such a high level.
I think the most worst I had was about 4 turnovers.
Back to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming
And
off
that
assist
was
from Randall.
4 I ranked my
Fifth
guy
assist
up
in this
to
one.
90.
And so MV will bring it up for Chicago. 22 is their biggest lead. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
I know
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie before his courtside. Allie.
4 more read.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, people forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by. Back over to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the run. Allie LaForest with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota.
So,
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Bulls. The Timberwolves second.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great match.
all right. But what is it? What? Is my mob abatement? No. No. Hell no. No. Seriously? You think that would pretty much hurt my feelings? No. Oh, hell no. By the way. Is actually my house. That was my house, but I help pretty much help pay for the mortgage. So it's pretty much my house, and I'm just pretty much living with pretty much roommates, basically. Well, basically, pretty much my dad and my sister. But here's the thing. Why would that hurt my feelings? Really? Tell me. Why should it hurt my feelings? Why? Just, been a while since somebody made that damn comment. Wow. Oh, you might be insecure about your living conditions.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. No good on the quick three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. The great skill development programs showing in Giddey. He stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
But
well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Here's Pachulia. And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
I don't get it.
They've had no
When
answer
people
for him in this one.
do that with that count.
Timberwolves shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter.
Oh, you
They're at
baby,
55% from the field. Out to Edwards. The three. Chicago grabs
And it's
the
probably
miss.
a dumb fucking high schooler
Rebounds now in the game.
who's saying, "Oh, I can do better."
And here's MP for three.
I'm like,
A rebound by the Timberwolves. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one
Well,
there,
you can't.
intensity on the offensive end was
Well, you
not
can't.
matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
You know, you
Why?
can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Pachulia connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
I'm saying, if you can do better, do better.
So far.
Don't bitch and complain at somebody else.
To the inside. Here's Reed. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's 8 points for Naz Reid.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Rebound by Smith.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And MP with the basket on the
If you do
assist
better
from
with
Giddey.
like, go do
He's
better.
got his third
But
assist on the night.
kind of funny
There's
to
a
me
minute left in the first half of the game.
if you're doing all
Pass to Edwards. Pulls
better.
it from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 19 points.
Just a positive force right now. For
Why
these guys.
would
And though
you-
his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Yep,
worry about
Well, his scoring has helped them build and
worry
sustain
about
this
my
lead.
situation?
Now he's trying to close it out.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Giddey.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And that one good.
back over.
That bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way
It's
they're
funny,
attacking the
too.
middle with
It's
their
really-
offensive end.
Reed misses.
It's just funny to me.
Reeves the pass to Pachulia. And good. He hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
It's real funny.
And so it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have been excellent at both ends of the
How
floor. The
people
scoreboard
do
showing
like
what a
little
complete
comments,
performance
chit
this
chat,
has been.
trying to
And
get
don't go away. We'll be
the other
right
good,
back.
the other reaction to them. It is funny. It is funny for sure.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throw. He's the one I trust calling the shots. Are you crazy, Kenny?
Well, all right, good point. But only if he doesn't get to pick our ties.
Come on, you guys would look fantastic in bow ties. I've got some extras here. Here, Shaq, try this one. And here's one for you, Jed. Those are going to be great.
Ooh, I like that.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Chicago Bulls.
There's a lot of love for the NBA Cup. The league, the fans, it's created interest.
And nobody's taking it lightly. You look at the intensity leading up to this title game, it's been fierce.
So,
and that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Yeah, maybe in your mother Bateman, dad Bateman. Well, you're not doing this. To be honest, I'm no fucking great.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through.
Getting there.
And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. Minnesota shooting 43% from the floor. So on the floor for Minnesota, Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position. And yep, another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Okay, I made sure a little bit shorter on
Daniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
There we go.
And it's Reed picking him up. Pachulia. And he banks in the layup. Pachulia's got 4 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Reed misses. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Randall. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith. Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Count it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals,
how rebound
The
Timberwolves
is pretty much down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pachulia, no luck.
got what he wanted, but then blew the lay, and he tricked that one.
Here's Reed. Rebound by Smith.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Kicks it out to MP. Lets the free fly. It's good from long range.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. He's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists here tonight. Ivy finds Pachulia. The shot's good. Pachulia's got 9 points here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Pachulia. Rebound, Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Pass to McDaniels.
Might not do
6 to
very
shoot.
good on.
For the 3. Randall no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Reeves the pass to Pachulia. Oh, I've never one goes. Incredible.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. And in addition to our NBA Cup champions being crowned tonight, also be naming an NBA Cup MVP.
And what an honor that it's going to be for one of these players. So get your guesses in now for who that MVP will be. I know who I'm going with, but I don't want to spoil it.
But Julie banked in off the glass.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So,
Minnesota shooting 41% for the game. Reed with a screen for Edwards. And the rejection by MP. Ivy passes to Pachulia. And they'll get another chance.
oh, okay.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 15. McDaniels outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 22.
I got a block.
Scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Inside. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. This one for three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
There we go.
It doesn't take much
Now we got
room.
7-6,
Ivy
7
some daylight and just
rebounds,
took off.
and 86.
Edwards
Not bad,
against
not
Ivy.
bad.
Outside,
Then I
Reed.
should do a little bit
Good look
better.
from DiVincenzo. Chicago grabs the miss.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Julia, good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ivy against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, come
Edwards
on.
is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Enzo, MV will bring it up for the Bulls. Reeves finds Pachulia. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. McDaniels outside. And it's good, 2 points. McDaniels got his third basket of the night right there.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Back to Pachulia. Good, he hits again.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Out to Edwards. Launches it. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Reeves the pass to Pachulia. Buries it down low.
They're the only
on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of
only
leading their
thing I
offense.
haven't
McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
won
And you have to like how they're
is
moving the ball right now.
probably
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it
I
working.
think the only hard thing
Wants to get it to
I'm
Reed,
not
and
going to
does.
win
And here's
is
DiVincenzo from the arc. Can't get it to
probably
go. Now 6 of 12
in
from the floor.
all of this is probably
And good. There's another.
the dunk contest and the three-point
Greg,
contest.
he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
Mostly because pretty much like
Handle the
like
screen
the,
on Pachulia.
the timing,
For three, Edwards. Rebound by
the
Smith.
timing, and the thing I'm not going to win defense of the year.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is
The
full confidence.
defense of the
It's
year.
beautiful to watch.
And
Mostly
rightfully
because
so, and can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run.
two more rebounds.
Back to Pachulia. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been
Because
dominant here thus
I
far.
think with the
Shouldering
like
offense,
dunk
GA
contest,
really taking it to
I
the opposition.
think I need more focus on like timing of dunk.
Third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Hands it from downtown.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Back to Pachulia. Another possession, another assist.
And by the way, this is not on rookie. This is on semi-pro.
McDaniels outside. And the Timberwolves hit again.
And I got my Julia up to.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. For three, Edwards. It's all in by the Bulls.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away.
Okay.
He has got to tone it down.
Puts up a three, drills it from outside. Edwards got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Ivy. Back to Pachulia. And Pachulia with the dunk.
That works.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Minnesota with the ball. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Fires from deep. A shot by McDaniels, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner three.
Edwards finds McDaniels.
Rebounds and
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Knocks down the three ball. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
12 straight points off the three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys.
yeah, we do, but we got to too much
McDaniels
more
outside.
focus on.
And another three for Minnesota.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No luck. The Timberwolves shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. A nice shot by McDaniel.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo for three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Chicago, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
What's up?
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here.
So
Jones is out there with Josh Giddey.
last year,
And it's a Sengate
last
in
year,
at the 4.
I
That's the 5
won
out there for the Bulls.
one Nets with the
Randall was
Raptors.
doubled.
Won the MVP of the whole time.
5 on the clock.
Then
Here's Dosunmu.
later that year,
Corners right on target.
won
Since halftime.
won the
From beyond the arc.
Rookie of the Year,
Three-point barrage.
won
They
the
came out
MVP
gunning.
of
Have
this,
not stopped.
MVP of
Rebound by the
this
Timberwolves.
with
Randall's got
Toronto.
his 6th rebound on the
Then
night.
was Rookie of the Year,
Dosunmu
got
with the
on
pass to
the
Gobert. And here's Randall.
NBA
Nails the baby hook.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Third ranking of the great of the
final quarter of play,
great,
about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ball. Off target
of all
with
time.
Minnesota shooting in this game 45%. Dosunmu with it. Here's Vujanic. That three off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball.
Won MVP of this, MVP of the whole entire league, won MVP of the finals, and won.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Well, I'm up like five.
Here is Giddey. To the inside. Wall. Gobert with the block. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
But
Shamet the pass to Randall.
This still pretty much my second year.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely.
As Brazilian in the league. I got
it's Randall with the drive, and he hits it just
7-4 Morrison.
With the shot clock nearing zero, Randall calmly sinks one.
About to go back in.
To Walsh.
At 7-4 Morrison.
Giddey, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points.
7-4 Morrison. Simmer.
Those nearly every time.
Dosunmu finds Gobert. Three-pointer, Randall. Sinks
and I like to get him pretty much to the state where
three-pointers in the game for him and three coming this half.
Chicago calls
we're at Peculiar. But
Julius checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Edwards is checked in.
No, okay.
For Chicago, they've got 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Then Julia with the dunk.
Empowering it home. It's a 12-0 run by Minnesota.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter. They are 2 of 6.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim.
Shit, nobody gonna stop, man.
Well, I guess there's nothing
stop, man. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Showboating here and there.
Randall from outside. And Okoro pulls it down. Well, Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Then Julia with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
So many of the plays.
Well, look what I'm not going to get the triple double.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
But I would like to.
Edwards kicks to Shamet. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
But
all these threes,
we're going to get a triple double
on this run.
Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And he gets the bucket. Julia's got 8 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Pachulia.
Good. Someone go in.
And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their position positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Randall passes to Dosunmu. MV left side. And he converts the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Out to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of
He just hurry the shot. That just,
and guys, that's exactly the kind of high
to halt the run, and it's Shamet missing.
okay, I got 10.
Very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Walsh, defended by Gobert. Here's Asenge, shot clock at 5. Here's Giddey, from outside, off the mark. It's Edwards on the wing. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Shamet missing.
excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the...
And there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Edwards kicks to Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And it's kind of weird to me. After you get like into like
the Bulls have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter.
Like pretty much like a
out there capable of moves
like a
as
groove,
as that.
like you with a rebound, like
an elite company.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
Pass to Randall. Now, here's Shamet. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, MP. Defended by Dosunmu. MP outside. Here's Walsh. Gobert with the block.
Gobert denying
I don't know what that pass. Well, the guy doesn't steal it.
Randall from outside hits it from three-point range. Randall's got 23.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Pachulia the pass to Okoro. Back to Pachulia. The lead pass was put in just the right
I
spot.
don't know why I get that
Starting to take
10
shape
assists.
here.
I didn't need one.
Inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. That's his second tray of this half. For the game, he's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
MP deciding where to go with it. Down low. And Asenge.
Okay, there we go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well,
So I got the triple-double now.
At the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Randall outside. Here's Dosunmu from deep. And Gobert kicks to Shamet. And here's Edwards from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 30.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Julia, good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
But
guys, when you're this hot, it's
let's
elementary.
see.
Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Pass to Shamet. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. A three ball. They get the rebound. Here's the three. That one doesn't go. Pachulia inside. Randall on him. And again, another shot trained there from Pachulia.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Dosunmu. And he's good on the three ball.
Gobert not known for his passing. That time kicking it out nicely to the three-point shoot.
To the middle. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man,
Not now.
certainly adds another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Oliver. Some book on Google. I'm like, dude, there's some free books on Google. You can get the free books because I got like a few free books on Google myself, and they're pretty much not pretty much like manga. They're pretty much like a whole lot of other stuff. And let's see. We got 19,124 with the
international headquarters. I'm on the road. Friday? Not great for me. We don't have the kids. So what are you guys doing right now? You know that you're good dad, but we need to you.
385.
Those kicks, MP.
I think they're at home, I think. Yep, that home. Let's do 798. Change 385. There we go. There we go. So I'm like, dude. I think the most I would claim to get is probably out because I don't get it. Everywhere else, because I think
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars Arena. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
Over the course of a long season, injuries will happen. Still plenty of time left, and the race.
what series I want to try. I like
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Jaden Ivey is out there with MP. Then it's Smith, then it's Bruce Ellis, and it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, Holland is out there with Durham. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Thompson.
okay.
Well, Stan, the season's midway point is fast approaching. Is fatigue right now a consideration for these teams?
Well, if it is, Kevin, then that team's going to be in real trouble when we get to February or March. This is the time to be ramping up, not wearing down.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
And give MP all the credit in the world. MP has delivered in rivalry games thus far. But we know it's been a major emphasis for him. Win as many of these as he can. Tonight might be one of the tougher challenges they face. Could be a close one.
Here's Holland after the made shot for Pachulia. Detroit, no good that time either. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. That shot is off.
Okay.
For Detroit, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Here's Sasser. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Have a good time. I'm going to do it.
Here to start out the game. Here's Pachulia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pachulia's got 6. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Be true. Anytime a good time. But think about this. I'm not dishing you. I'm not doing anything like that. But there's you. But if you want to, right? And you see something that you want, right? You see something you want. You save up your damn money. Lowering.
Pass to Holland. Here's Sasser. And Pachulia pulls it down.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Ivy passes to Pachulia. Rebound by the Pistons. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Thompson misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Julia, good. 8 points for him.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
With the step back. Pass to Holland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sasser. Buries it from three-point range. Sasser's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Back to Pachulia. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Holland. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Bruzelis, still without a basket.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Shar Thompson. So much effort.
One doesn't want to help you? Oh, dude, you got to call up to that one number.
Athleticism to attack that newfound space.
Well, that's one way he can finish. But far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Sasser. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sasser's got 9.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great, where he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today. And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Pachulia. Here's Miniani's. Misses the 3.
Oh my God.
Pachulia launches a 3. That shot off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak numbers there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Sasser. They get it again. Duren from down in the low post.
Full fucking shit.
Well, Duren has those long arms.
Hey, someone was just being too fucking difficult.
Bulls moving the ball around, and the shot goes in. 18 points for MP.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one.
Load
the plate. He gets that one.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Julia, good.
Serbia? Fuck no.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Thompson in the corner. Pass to Sasser. A three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Pachulia. Plays it up.
No, I think someone... The only reason why I think someone being difficult is somebody is hearing what all the other people have to say about job 1.
And the layup falls.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Pistons shooting 40% here in the early stages. Now Sasser really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
And Chicago has possession. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add.
Yeah, find you a other job. Help you the fuck out. Help you.
One more here tonight.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Detroit. From 18 feet away, an MP with the basket on the assist by Reed.
Help you out, man.
And he has 28 points for the game. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Brooklyn.
And with the type of defense
So what a wrong.
they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, they played with outstanding energy, communicated well, and were very disruptive defensively.
No. Here. No. They do give a fuck. But it depends on if you will actually work with them. Because if you are so hard fucking headed and you listen to fucking everybody talk shit about it, you're going to think that. Literally and figuratively. But here's the thing. I think the only problem with you, to be honest, is only one thing. Only one thing. Actually two things. Being hard-headed and transfer fucking things. Pretty much. The third one is being too picky with the goddamn job. And yes, me personally, they're working great. They're working great with me. Because you know why they're working great with me? Not because of my situation. No. Because I'm willing to work with them and give them information about what I want to actually do. And yes, I got pretty much an interview on next Tuesday at Menards. And I'll probably get another interview pretty much after that and after that. See pretty much how far I get a fucking interviews. And you got to be willing to do the fucking work. Willing. And hold on. Did you open up with are you hiring at job one? If you open with that, they're going to be a little bit confused, a little bit. Why don't you want to work there? To be honest, because that is more, okay. I at that, my last meeting. Because it's more like job training. it more like job training to see where you fit. That what it is. It job training. Job training to see where you actually fit. It job training. It not actually, yeah, it's actually a job, but it where you go in there and train. You said you had a babysit people that not a good excuse. I'm like, yeah, I did say that. I did say that. But it more like pretty much not like that. It more like pretty much it more like job. It more like a job training thing. Like if you're not in, if you don't got the experience at working in that field, like the making shirts, and you want to go in. You're ditching out. I'm like, to be honest, I was at first. Then I started getting pretty much to know the program a little bit more because I a little bit opened my eyes. That just it. Because if you actually go in there and pretty much say pretty much all that shit, and after you just been there one time, yeah, you're going to think negative of the fucking place. But it if you pretty much a little bit open more of my mind, I think it would be easier for me. I work at that. Right? I was good at it. I'm like, okay, my my thing is, yeah, it like the factory, but that is more like it was. It looked like the looked pretty much a job like job training to me, and I had the me and you have the experience that we worked at pretty much different places over the years. That's all I'm saying. That's why they want you, they want to pair you up with somebody to actually pretty much, hold on. Here what pretty much they got the guy that is assigned to me, what he doing. He he pretty much asking me questions, asking me pretty much where I want to work, and every type of thing that I'm interested in. Like 8 hardware, Back Pro, uh, Go. I got pretty much an interview next Tuesday on the 30th for Menards. And me personally, I'm gonna, it will help because it will help you get a your check like the rest of them. You don't want to work with one type of charge. Okay. Here, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I never thought of working there. Never thought of working there. Not because of that, because of I got pretty much more, because that is more like a job, not like babysitting, but job like job training. That's it. It would job training and see where you go. See what fits you. Serious. But if you want, you try. You don't want to work with these times. Okay, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. You basically want, but okay, let's put in that perspective. Let's put it in this scenario, okay? Let's put it in that scenario. So, if you get hired there, right? If you get hired, no problem with it. No problem with it. But how are you going to get there? How? Lauren, how are you going to get there? What? What, your mom go out to work? Mom go out to work, Uber, you can't pretty much get Uber to take you down there. If you can't get so not real job. I'm like, I think it a real job, but I think it more like job training. See where it fits. See where you fit. To see where you fit. That's what I think, but I could be wrong on that. Could be wrong on that. When I market, let's see. So, but
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their.
I'm like, market me and kick my ass. Here's the thing. So, here's my thing. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck. Hell no. You know this. But my thing is,
Pass to Thompson.
I don't really talk so much shit about me, my mom. So fuck you. I'm like, okay, look here. Name. I know I talk shit about you. I know I have. But that was all good and fun because you talk shit about me. On the other parts of me talking shit about your mom, I never did that. Never. And if you're trying to put words in my mouth, no. Because, look. Because the only one of people that bitch and moan about their own mother is you. You talk so much shit about your mom, about pretty much the decisions that she made, that, and you live with your mother, and you talk so much shit about your mom.
Sasser against the bucket. Sasser's got 16 points.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Lord.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now, here's Duran. He had 19 points in the win against Brooklyn.
Okay, name one thing I said.
Just 5 on the clock.
One thing I said.
Here's Sasser. Goes back up, and Duran lays it in. He's got 6.
Name one thing I said about your mom.
Win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And checking out Chicago, they put together quite the performance here of late. Won
I
their
wait.
last 3 games, energy and confidence.
Oh, you can't think
right
of
now
one?
at an all-time high.
Outside, Green. Pass to Duran. Now Thompson. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
Giddey kicks to Okoro. Here's Pachulia, and he uses the glass on the layup. Pachulia's got 34.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Holland. And here's Stewart, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Love the pressure he's putting on him. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that'll...
Well, you can't think of it? Anything I said? Oh yeah, 'cause it's not true, motherfucker.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. There's the lob to Duran. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duran. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guy.
And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duran drawing
True,
comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Man,
Yeah, he
shit.
certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities
What?
with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebounding.
You've got Jalen Duran. Isaiah Stewart out there with
You want to say all the dumb shit? Like, oh yeah, there's certain things that
Green left side.
I say. I'm like, my thing is, I never ever say anything about, oh man, said thing about fucking Marcus. But the only problem is that when we were hanging the fuck out, I would agree with fucking you.
Back to Sasser. No good from outside.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP
I
in their
can't
last
shot
game
that
against
one in.
Minnesota was a man on a mission.
Be
He had
honest.
an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double, and he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
But if you want to say pretty much all about the down shit, I did. I did what I said, what I say, right? I never.
Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well,
You're just making shit up.
He's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game.
Be honest.
He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Shot clock at 6. Sasser gets the bucket.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The Bulls leading by 17. Ivy passes to Pachulia. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Thompson comes in for Javonte Green. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Buzelis comes in for a curl.
So if you want to decide, I talk shit. We both talk shit.
He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And again.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pistons trailed by 19. Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Reed. The shot by Thompson, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, you just couldn't get it done.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Bulls making a switch here. Giddy's checked in. And here are the Bulls now. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Thompson outside.
Yeah, but that one, so barely off.
But that three is off the mark. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Back to Pachulia. Smith finds Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Pachulia. And, well, Detroit shooting it pretty well. Close to 50%.
My thing is, really,
Thompson, a screen on Giddey.
He does. So
working the ball around now. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah,
Bulls
I talk shit.
By 22.
I know I do.
It's blocked.
Now they're played deep.
In the corner, it's Duran. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sasser's got 26 points.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Good work there as it goes. 55 points for MP.
Coverage.
This scoring is a
open.
big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Thompson inside the line. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint. Really from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
From 15 feet away, and the jumper is on the mark.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting.
And stolen by Thompson.
Okay.
pass to Sasser. They grab their own miss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you feel for the defense there. Duren is just a beast inside.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop. Never a bad idea.
But Julia, good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
A shot by Thompson, no one's around. No good on the three. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Pachulia, lays it up and banks it in. Pachulia's got 59 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Shots good by Duren.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
To the inside. Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
What?
From the stripe. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Buries the long-range jumper.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. Working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta.
With all the
31 points.
And wasn't sure
shit that we said over the fucking
from 3-point range in that first.
Dude.
Boy, has he ever.
But Julia, no luck.
Yeah.
Pistons shooting it quite well.
I know I said you shit, but it was mostly.
Here's Niniades. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Giddey in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Giddey's got his second bucket of the night. And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Well, I think I got like double, I think. So I got now 55, 90. No. Yeah, like. Oh well. But
welcome everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like an MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
So,
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
You
look
actually
at MV in this game, guys, he
be
has been
honest.
everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters,
You
can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
So the Bulls 5 right now. MP is out there with Ivy. Then it's Austin Reed. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Buzelis in at the 4 spot. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Out to Thompson. There's the triple. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago's gone 6 of 8 on 3-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. To the paint. Smith against Duren. That one falls. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForge. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Kevin, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Holland. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Sasser gets the bucket.
Well, sometimes
my thing is, yeah, I see this shit a lot over there, man. I know I am.
Doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
And it goes down 2 points. 67 points for MP.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Sasser can't hit. Bulls have gotten every shot that drops in halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
3 more assists, and then a triple-double.
It's on Ron Holland. Bulls shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. The free throw drops for Buzelis.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it. Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Ivy. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Here's Sasser. Misses the 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, longest of the season. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. Pachulia kicks to Ivy. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Sasser. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Now here's Pachulia. He's covered by Thompson. Bucket is good. 69 points for MP.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Here's Sasser. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Pachulia against Thompson. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Duren.
Okay.
Sasser with it. He's got 34. Here's Miniati's. No good on the 3.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pachulia, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sasser. Here's Holland. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Pass to Sasser. Cranes the three-pointer. Sasser's got 37.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Back to Pachulia. Makes it off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Reeves against Thompson. Let's go. Holland, no good.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Reeves outside. On the wing, MV.
Someone going.
He's covered by Sasser. To the wing right side. Pass to Ivy. There's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Will stand one expression you hear. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
There we go.
Beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Sasser. A three-pointer off the mark. Chicago has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Giddy, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Holland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now Chicago's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Sasser can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Marcus Sasser.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
The first free throw is good.
So,
he hits both from the stripe. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Six to shoot. Out to the right wing. Stewart finds Sasser. And Okoro over to help. Niniati. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. He's got 7.
Right there, the defense collapses on him, so he dishes it. Unselfish basketball.
Giddy the pass to Pachulia. And Pachulia with the dunk.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Pass to Holland. Latre. Sasser can't hit. The Bulls shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Pachulia, no luck.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Takes a 3. Sasser can't hit.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Offline with his three.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And they double up, MP. And another one falls.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Niniades. Off target with his three. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pachulia inside. Up and in on the layup.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they get pushed around on that low block.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Asenge gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Sasser. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Bulls moving the ball around. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Stewart a screen. Back to Sasser. No good with the triple.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Pachulia.
Oh, no. I got 17.
Now Sasser. And the baseline jumper, no good. And so
18 rebounds.
With a huge lead at the break, safe to say there's no catching him today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
So I got 1 block, 18 rebounds, 17 rebounds.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist.
So,
knew exactly when to...
Let's see here. 83 point, 18 rebound, 12 assists, no steals. 40, I only met 10. I only hit 4, with 50, so I'm at 10 shots. 2. I've only been to a free throw line 1 time, 31 minutes, and I got 2 turnovers and 1 foul.
Deliver the ball.
Not terrible.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Carter.
132 to 81.
Out there with Durham. Then there's Javante Green, and it's Lanier in at the 1. That's the
low
for
bit
Detroit
back
right now.
maybe
Shot is off.
at pretty much 32 points probably.
Pass to Stewart. Now Green.
But I think he hit threes like nuts. There could be a chance.
Stewart in the corner. Carter kicks to Green. Here's Durant. That's his first miss and 9 shots from the field. Now Chicago has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Jones, no luck.
Well.
Carter outside.
Well.
Pass to Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Asenge. The Bulls shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Count it, good.
That is Giddey at his best, using his long strides to get to the rim.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Green. Now Carter. Green finds Carter. Here's Stewart. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Giddey the pass to Walsh. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead it to the score.
Green against Giddey. Right wing, Carter outside. Here's Lanier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Lanier's got his first points of the game. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
So.
Here's Asenge, guarded by Stewart. Walsh can't get it to go.
So
the Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Outside, Jones. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor,
changing it up here. Pachulia kicks to Giddey. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shoots. The Bulls with another miss. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter, so connects again from distance.
Oh, he said to me, that's how his ball will go with, bitch.
He just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And you look at the G League's impact, and again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got 8 here in the quarter.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Pachulia. Finds net with the inside leaner.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Holland. Now Sasser lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Pachulia. Rebounded by the Pistons. Holland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sasser. A 3-pointer, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Here's Niniades. Nailed from three-point land.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Nixon, the pass to Giddy. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Standing 6'8", Giddy is a long guard, and that helps him around the hoop.
Here's Sasser, Pachulia covering. Sasser can't hit.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Then Pachulia with the dunk.
Always has his head up, Giddy unselfish with it.
Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Holland. Now, here's Durham. Fires the three. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc.
Funny to
Part
me.
of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding. Well, he's been a lot of their offense.
It's funny to me when pretty much when I say no to something, someone pretty much goes on and on about shit that I didn't even say.
And the numbers certainly show.
It's funny.
Pass to Thompson. He's looking for Duran and finds him. The three. Sasser can't hit. Well, Chicago's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's in there.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Yeah, well, I got
And
95,
Detroit shooting very well right now, 52%.
95 point rebounds,
Pass to
13
Duran.
assists.
And here's Thompson. Here's Sasser. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to
Fuck you,
everyone who
man.
watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
Dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't. Everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double. It's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Walsh can't get it to go. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And looking for Sasser. And finds him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Niniades. Back to Sasser. Pass to Thompson. Shoots a fader. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the
So,
way they did tonight,
won
says,
that
I think,
one.
Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, stand back.
So, So, on that note, I gotta get something to eat. Gotta get something to eat, guys, and let's see. Bilbies. 291 right now. I got that fully. I got that filled up. That filled up. That filled up. Wanting. So, see ya. Subscribe if you haven't, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you like the video, click like, I get, but with everything going, well, pretty damn good. But so
Good game, MC. You think what'd you do when you forgot your lunch lesson? When it felt very good.
So let I'm going to say this about the whole thing with my buddy. He's pretty much rock slams, right? Rock slams. Very rough. Like every time when he tries to do something, it's he throws things out of proportion. I'm not saying that it's wrong. Well, it's wrong to do it, but point out pretty much certain things that, yeah, I said that when I went to pretty much the whole when I first went there, and it's pretty much more like that, yeah, but I'm like so yeah, I did say that, but the only problem is you got to give pretty much a lot of information to job one. A lot of information, a lot of information for them to help you. Like your job histories, they got to go through pretty much that whole entire thing. They got to pretty much do a whole. They go through pretty much if you got to go through that one program and say job development and see where you fit. They will do that, but if you don't, they just not hand you a job. They will put in applications for you that you suggest to them. What you are interested in. But my thing is, yeah, I'm getting help. I'm getting a lot of help. A lot of fucking help. A lot of fucking help. And I'm grateful for it. I'm very grateful. Because I didn't have that type of help when I first. I wish I knew about when I got out of high school. I wish I knew. I wish I knew that kind of help for pretty much special needs, pretty much kids who just got out of high school or got in pretty much a bad rap from other places. I got good support. But my problem is, with pretty much everything I said, it kind of bite me back in the ass. But I'm not denying I said any of the stuff. I'm not. Except for the ones where I was talking trash about my buddy's mom. I deny that 100%. 100 fucking percent. I never talked trash about his mom. No. Hell no. Hell no. Because the only one to talk trash, more trash than me about his own mother, is my buddy. Okay, he's taught so much fucking shit about his own mother. That could be his fucking day job. Lowering. But my thing is, I got that onto job one thing. Job one thing is, yeah, they're gonna pretty much be a certain thing, right? So with my here's a good question. If you got a job, how in the hell are you gonna make it out? Be honest. How? No. Yeah, it about pretty much 15 to 20 minutes away from where we live. Of the area. What? You're gonna get you're gonna walk there, you're gonna run, you're gonna pretty much do everything and get there. No, you're gonna be in the same fucking boat as pretty much fucking lap time when you try to get a fucking job, you fucking idiot. But because when you get too comfortable with the damn job, yeah, I got that problem too. I get comfortable with the job as well. But you're gonna be in the same fucking situation as you was the last few times. Except for the one at Taco Bell, because you easily walk to Taco Bell. Easily walk to Taco Bell. But I'm talking about at right job. You will be in the same situation, not that toxic environment, but in that same fact that you had to miss a few of those days because you can't get there. I understand that. If you can't get there, you can't get there. But I'm saying, I'm not saying, because 15 to 20 minutes away, and you got two options. You got pretty much three options: Uber out there, two transportations, and pretty much one and not is two little options and not willing to take you to that. You were fucked. Lower it. And basically, if you got to be there at a specific fucking time, and you got to be there by like 5, and then if you pretty much oversleep, or you forget to pretty much tell fucking anybody that you need a fucking ride, you're gonna be fucked. But And yes, there are certain things that pretty much I got a handle on. Some people don't. I get that. But I'm saying, if you gotta put it in the work to actually be pretty much that independent. My thing is, yes, I'm pretty much independent to a certain point. But I do not rely on pretty much anybody to pay for me, like somebody. But here's the thing. Me, yeah, I got decent money. I got not over or below money, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But here's the thing. The thing is, a lot of people don't understand the basics of saving money. Now, if you got pretty much and you got $29 and you need $30 and you got 29, save the fuck up, you need $1 But if you got pretty much $30 and or you say $10, or if it's 40 and you got to save, say $45, you save up $5. If you don't got the fucking money to do the fucking fun thing you would like to do, then you gotta change something. Literally, you gotta change something. Like the stuff you buy, or don't go out and eat that much, or pretty much do pretty much fucking anything. But a lot of people don't think like that. A lot of people don't think like that. Because a lot of people just decided, oh, the money it burned a hole in my fucking pocket. I need to spend it. But my thing is, my real thing is, everybody have their difficulty in life. Everybody does. Some with money, some with pretty much keeping a roof over their heads, some talking shit, some talking too much shit and getting them in trouble. I know I talk a lot of shit. I know I do. But nobody can discredit me for not saying what I mean. If I said it, I meant it. I don't bullshit with you. I don't. I will never bullshit you. I will never lie to you. But here's the thing. If I say something and it hurt your fucking feelings, don't get all butthurt. You got a choice. You want my content or you can't. Or you won't. It's your choice. If you want my content, it's your choice. If you decide to go somewhere out and get your Latin giggles, go right ahead. I won't give a fuck. But if you want to have an honest conversation about certain topics, like sports, politics, I don't give a fuck. I don't know that much about politics, but I know pretty much a lot about sports. A lot. Except for soccer. And except for soccer and hockey and golf. Because I just started getting into hockey again. I started getting into hockey, and I've already been into basketball and pretty much all types. But and football. I love football. I love it. I don't know why I sound like that. I don't know why. But I don't know why I sound like that. For a moment. But here's the thing. My thing is, if I say anything that offends you, because I pretty much agree with some of the shit that you say, and instead of saying you said the shit and you try to go back on me, yeah, I said it. You're bullshitting a bullshitter. Serious. Yeah, I know I said a lot of shit over here, but fuck, dude. But here's my thing. I'm gonna get off here and go get something to eat, and hopefully get some new subscribers from this, or get a few follows. But I'm not real pretty much too worried about pretty much this. Hell no. Because I just do this at a fucking hobby. I do. I do this at a hobby. I don't do this at pretty much a damn career. Hell no. Because I do a whole lot of stuff. Because it don't make me money. Which it did, but it doesn't. The other pretty much. Well, so subscribe and TheGreatDman if you like my content. You don't got to, but if you want to, fine. But if you don't, if you want to follow it to somebody, pretty much follow, share it, don't matter. But here's, so yeah.